be honest, I had no idea what to do for this video. I thought about doing a speed paint or a cover of We'll Meet Again. I even started doing drawing a few days ago, but then I realized I wouldn't be able to finish it in time because it was way too complex and I would need several more designs, which each design of each character that I do takes at least a few days, so that didn't really work out. I've never really had a deadline for a video before, and it was an experience, especially since I've had so many other projects going on at the same time, but I really wanted to do something special for the 10-year anniversary of Gravity Falls, but I couldn't really think of what I wanted to do until about a day or two ago. And honestly, I just really love to talk about how Gravity Falls has impacted my life and how I've found a wonderful community within the fandom and how much inspiration I've got from the show itself. So I started watching Gravity Falls in the middle of recovering from one of the lowest points in my life. My best friend's little brother wanted me to watch it with him, and I'd heard really great things about it, so we started watching the first few episodes while I was at their house. They live out of town, and I was only there for a few days. I really liked the first season. I wasn't, blown away by it or anything, but I thought it was creative and funny. Then, once I was back home from my friend's house, I started watching season 2, and more specifically Sock Opera. I had really liked Bill the first time he showed up, and was by far my favorite character, and so I was excited to see him again. I vividly remember that Sock Opera was the episode that got me hooked on the show, which I mentioned in my review of the episode. And it was kind of at that point that Gravity Falls kind of became a hyperfixation of mine. I watched the show almost every day until I finished it, and let me tell you, the finale absolutely broke me, and it still does every time I watch it. I actually remember the other day I was watching the finale with my dad because I convinced him to watch it with me. I was just straight up ugly crying on the couch. And it was after I finished watching the show that I started becoming active in the fandom. I started looking at art and memes and old theory videos and reading fanfictions. I learned who Alex Hirsch was, and he became one of my idols. I even started making art of the show. I started out only making art of Bill, because at that point I could hardly draw people. Back then, this was the best I could do. And that's one of the ways that Gravity Falls has helped and inspired me as an artist. I really wanted to make fan art, so I started pushing myself out of my comfort zone and drew more humans. Gravity Falls is one of the main reasons that I am where I am today, especially in my art, and I feel like I've really improved. In just about a year, I've gone from hardly being able to draw a face to making full animatics with multiple human characters and tons of different angles. I'm usually very insecure about my talents and don't like putting myself on a pedestal, but I can say with full confidence that my art skills have improved a lot since I started making art more seriously. Now, at the point that I'd start watching Gravity Falls, I had been taking a break from writing stories. There was a couple of old projects that I'd been working on and had been pushing myself way too hard on, even though I had begun to hate those projects, which contributed to why it was one of the lowest points in my life. Not the main reason, but one of them. And then, a while after I finished watching Gravity Falls, I got the idea for my original animated series, Chicken Scratch. I'm not going to talk about it much in this video, because this video is about Gravity Falls, but what I will say is that Gravity Falls serves as one of the main inspirations for Chicken Scratch, and each of my characters can be traced back to one or more Gravity Falls characters in some way, whether they've been inspired in personality or in design. And I've also found so many wonderful people and so much creativity in the fandom. It can be kind of messed up sometimes, but, that's to be expected in every fandom, and this isn't my first rodeo. I've even gotten to meet other fans at my local convention. I even cosplayed as Dipper last time I went to that convention. My back was even in the local news journal. There it is. That's me. So, yeah, I haven't really been following Gravity Falls from the beginning, and I only watched it about a year ago, but it's still really special to me, and I wanted to reflect that into this video. So, thank you to Alex Hirsch and all of the voice actors, animators, storyboarders, character designers, and everyone else who worked on the show. It's a really special series that will continue to inspire me and so many people in the future, and it's one of the best modern Western cartoons in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just really wanted to do something for the anniversary because the show is so special to me, and I just really love it. So that's pretty much it. This has been Demonic Chicken, and I'm making this very late at night.